Today we are going to solve Leetcode problem number 1619, mean of array after removing some elements. The statement of problem is: given an integer array ARR, return the mean of the remaining integer after removing the smallest 5% and the largest 5% of the elements. Answer within 10 raised to power minus 5 of the actual answer will be considered. Okay, according to the statement, input array will be given, and we have to find the mean of that array. But here in this statement, there is a condition that before calculating the mean of the array, we have to deduct or trim 5% of the smallest number of the array and 5% of the largest number of the array before calculating the mean. So what is mean by the smallest number and largest number? So it means that the minimum number present in the array and the maximum. Smallest means the minimum number and largest is the maximum number present in the array. So we have to remove the 5% of the smallest or most minimum number from the array, and we have to remove the 5% of the most larger or maximum number of the array, and after removing that we have to calculate the mean of the array and we have to return that mean as an output. Okay, so let's go to example number one. Here is example number one. So this is the input array. In this array, by chance this example, in this example we can see that this is sorted. So here we can see that the minimum number or the smallest number is this one present at the zero index, and the most largest or the maximum number is present at the last of the array. So we have to remove, first of all we have to calculate what is the 5% of the array. So we have to calculate the length of the array, and we, according to the length, number of length, we will calculate the how many numbers will be included in the 5%. So we will calculate the 5%, and after calculating that 5%, for example in this specific example, when we calculate the 5% of this array, so the 5% of this array is equal to 1. So it means that we have to remove one smallest number and we have to remove one largest number. So we will remove the smallest number, which is this. So we will remove this from the array. We will remove one, we have to remove one largest number, so we will remove this one largest number from the array, and after removing these two numbers from the array, we will calculate the sum of all this array to or we will calculate the mean. So we will calculate the mean, and we know that what is mean. How we calculate mean, we have to add all the numbers of the all the numbers present in the array, and we have to get the in other word we can say that we have to get the sum of all the numbers present in the array, and after getting the sum we have to divide those and that sum with the length of the array. So in this way we can calculate the mean. So let's understand this problem with another example. So here this is example number one, example number two, and I also wrote this example here. So this is the example number two. So to find the smallest and the largest number, I sorted this array. So after sorting this above array, this sorted array is looking like that. So here we can see that in this array the smallest number is 0, and this 0 is present more than once. So and the largest number is 10, and 10 is present only one time. So we will what we will do, we will calculate the 5% of this array, and after calculating the 5% of this array, for example if we consider that 5% of the array of this array is 2. So what we will do, we will remove the two smallest number and we will remove the two largest number from the array, and after that the remaining array we will calculate the sum of the array, and we will calculate the mean using the sum of the array. So now let's move to its solution, how we will write code for this. The solution of this problem is very simple and easy. So first of all, in this example, from this example, we can understand that if we sort the array, then it will be very easy for us to find the most smallest number and the most largest number, because we know that after sorting in the ascending order, the most smallest numbers will be present at the most left indexes of the array, and the largest number will be present at the right indexes of the array. Okay, so first of all, first step will be sorting the input array. So we will this is the input array. First of all, we will sort this. We will sort the array using this sorting method. After sorting the array, the second step is we have to find the 5% of the input array, because first of all we will find the 5%, and after finding the 5% we will reduce, or we will trim the array, or we will remove the 5% of the smallest values from the array and 5% of the largest value. And to calculate the percentage, we know that we have to use a simple formula. In this formula we will calculate or we will write the total length of the array. For example, the total length, for example, in this case, the total length of the array is 20, so we will take this 20 and we have to find the 5% of this 20. So we will multiply the 20 with 5, because we have to find the 5%. So if we multiply this, and after getting the answer, we will divide that answer to 100. So in this way we can calculate the percentage. So we will use the same formula in the code to calculate the percentage. So here we first of all we have sorted the array, and after that we to calculate the percentage, first of all we should need, or we have to get the length of the array. So first of all we will get the length of the array using this length function, and we will save in any variable. So here I am saving this output in output variable. So here we get the length of the array, and so we have done this part. Now we have the length of array. So now we have to multiply the length of array with the 5, because we need 5%. So the length of array is present in this output variable, so we will multiply this output variable with 5, and after multiplying with 5, we know that we have to divide the answer with the with 100. Okay, so this is the simple formula. In this this is the same formula as I write here. This output consists of the length of the array, which will be multiplied by 5, and after getting the answer, we will divide that with 100 to get the percentage. And again we will save this percentage in the output variable. So we are using only one variable. Okay, so here, so now we have done two things. We have sorted our array, and we also have the percentage of the input array. Okay, so we have two things. Now we what we have to do is we have to trim our array according to the percentage. So here we can use the loop, but here I am using I'm not preferring loop. I am using this method. So here in this is the number. So output is representing the percentage or the number of elements we have to remove from the array. One number of smallest element and number of largest element. So for example, if this output is consisting of 2, so it means that we have to remove the two smallest element from the array, and we also have to remove two largest element from the array. So it means that the total 4 elements will be removed from the array. So here what I am using is I am trimming the array here like that. So let me write this, then I will explain what I am doing here. So here this output will remove the smallest number, and this minus, where we have minus, so we minus indicate the end of the array. So we want to remove the uh, number of elements, output number of elements from the start of the array, and we want to remove the same number of elements from the end of array. So in this way we are trimming our array, and now we are saving our trimmed array. So after this line, the array will remove the smallest numbers, and 5% of the smallest number and 5% of the largest number from the array. So now this array is trimmed array. Okay, so after that we also remove the smallest and the largest number. So now we will go to the final step, which is to calculate the mean of the array. And to calculate the mean of the array, we know that first of all we have to get the sum of the array, and we have to divide with the length of the array. So here I am using for loop to get the sum of the array. So here uh, this loop will start from 0 index, and this loop will run till the end of the array, and one by one it will sum the sum the values present in the array starting from the 0 index. So we again use this output variable to calculate the sum. So here we are calculating the sum, and here one by one we will get the values present in the array by using this index. So here we have to do one thing, because we are using this output variable again. So this output variable is not empty, it is having a value of percentage. So if we use this output variable like that, so it will add the value of this percentage in this index, so this will be wrong. So before using this output variable again, we have to initialize this output variable with 0. So one by one, this array will start from the 0 index and go till the last index of the array, and this loop will go till the last index of the array, and it will calculate the values present, and it will add in this output variable. And after this loop will iterate its completion, then we will have the sum of our trimmed array in this output variable. So what we will do, we will simply return the sum of array divided by length of array, because we know that the mean is equal to the sum of the array sum of the values present in the array and divided by the length. So here we will simply return this, and let's run this and check if this is running. Yes. Okay, so here we can see that in these test cases, these three test cases are accepted, and our generated output is same as the expected output. So let's try to submit this solution. Okay, so here we can see that our solution is accepted by the Leetcode. So that's it for today. I hope you like the video. Goodbye.